I think they're beautiful outside the front of the house, or you could do smaller ones and you could have them on the table, or you could have them either side of the fireplace. There's so many different options. Hi, I'm Charlie from Ask Charlie, and a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do remember to hit the subscribe button, to ring the bell to be notified of new videos, and do comment, ask me any questions. I'm happy to try and help. So you'll have to forgive 3 snoring dogs down here. It's so freezing outside that they're all huddled in their bed together fast asleep. Now, we have done lots of cleaning, we've done lots of cooking, we've done all sorts of things, but today I wanted to show you a bit of Christmas crafting. It's fast approaching, it's round the corner, and I love nothing better than getting creative at Christmas time. So we are going to be making an alternative Christmas tree. I've got these great wooden battens, and you can either spray paint them a colour, you could leave them neutral, or you can wrap some ribbon around them. I'm wrapping ribbon around mine, and it's really easy. I've just got PVA glue, and I'm just going to spread the glue and then wrap the ribbon around, and it's really simple, but it does take a moment to dry before you can use them. So just be mindful that you need to let them dry first for a little while, probably about an hour. These terracotta pots which I've just sprayed with gold paint, and they've got a hole in the bottom which I need to seal. So I've got some gaffer tape here, which is brilliant stuff, and I'm just going to pop some of that across the hole in the bottom, and I will show you why in a moment. I think one piece that way and then another piece, just to be sure, going in the other direction. Seal that hole up, and then in this jug here I've got some stone cast powder which I've mixed, so some of this which I've mixed with water, and I'm going to it takes about 10 minutes and 20 minutes apparently to set, so that I have just mixed up, so I shall leave it there for a moment, but I'm going to pour some of that in here with these. So these are gold and these are the ribbon covered ones, so hopefully this will set hard and hold my pole up nice and straight. So this is just beginning to harden, so I'm going to pour it into my flower pot that I've prepared with the gaffer tape covering the hole, and I'm just going to spread it out actually evenly between the pots that I've got here. So I've got 3 on the go, and I'm just going to spread it between. So I've now got my stone cast powder in here, and it's just beginning to turn and set hard, so it's time to insert my spray painted rods, and then the last one, which I'm going to use my ribbon one for that. That bit of ribbon isn't stuck so well, but it will, in fact, let me get another one stuck better. Just poke that in there, and then I'm going to leave these to harden and set, and then I'll show you the next part. So I've got here a ball of Florist's Oasis, and it's been soaked, but I don't want to over soak it because it will become too heavy. It's going to roll off to go onto here. So this is now set really hard. It's nice and firm and rigid, which is perfect. Now I'm so excited. Look at these berries. It's now perfect time to go and pick your holly and store it somewhere cold. These berries are just incredible at the moment. The birds haven't got to too many of them, which is brilliant. Lucky for us. So I have prepared lots of little sprigs like this, and I'm going to pop them into here, and then I'm going to pop it onto there. I think it's easier to do it this way to start with, and then when I get to a certain point I'll pop it on, and then fill in the gaps where needed. So I'm just going to pop these all around. So I've now covered most of it with holly, and it's difficult for me to get to the bottom without me popping it on here. So I'm just going to squidge this down onto my pole until it's probably about there. Now it's a bit wobbly, but now I can get to the underneath bits, and I can also see easily where there are gaps. So I'm just going to add bits in down here. It's a little bit wobbly, but that's why I didn't want to put it on here too soon, because it is a bit wobbly, and also the oasis, if you wiggle it too much, the hole will get bigger and then the whole thing will become unsteady. So you need to just be a little bit mindful of that. Now you can do this, you don't need to use oasis. You could use a polystyrene ball, and you could just cover it with glitter and ribbons and things like that. And they do florist foam, so you don't soak it, but it's foam, and you can put dried things in. So I've now got the complete circle with holly, and I've just got some bits of ivy from the garden. I'm just going to fill in any gaps here. But really you can use whatever you like. You can get creative. You can do dried ones. You could use just ribbons and glitter and colourful things. I think they're beautiful outside the front of the house, or you could do smaller ones and you could have them on the table, or you could have them either side of the fireplace. There's so many different options, but I hope that this has inspired you to get creative and to get making things.